As we showed you before the break, we're in for several days of chilly temperatures around southern West Virginia. And so the National Weather Service has seen fit to issue these freeze watches for the counties highlighted in the blue color on your screen. These are not for tonight and tomorrow morning. These are for tomorrow night and Friday morning, mainly for Friday morning, as temperatures there will drop to or below the freezing mark in a lot of places in the areas highlighted in the blue. Now you're wondering why the other areas are not highlighted yet, don't have freeze watches, because the Weather Service office in Charleston has not seen fit to tell us exactly what they're looking at in terms of the possibilities for freeze watches or freeze warning. I would guess there's going to be a freeze warning in Pocahontas County. We saw that a couple of weeks or a week or so ago, and possibly in Greenbrier County too. For the other three counties, I would expect a freeze watch to be issued, but it's up to the Weather Service. They're the ones who issue the watches and warnings. So as we look at what's happening now, Route 460, Route 52, looking pretty good out there. People are having to put on the jackets as they head out to their evening time plans. Current conditions at the Raleigh County Memorial Airport in Beckley, 47 degrees under clear skies. The barometer sitting at 29.99, beginning to rise up as high pressure begins to move its way into the region. Relative humidity 46%, so we have a ways to go to get to the dew point. Winds are still out of the west at 12 miles per hour. That's unusually high for 11 o'clock at night. Sunrise time tomorrow morning at 7:40, and of course as you head out, you will definitely, as we talked about, need a jacket. 57 in D.C., 54 in Charlotte, 57 in Atlanta. Now further off to the north, this is the kind of air that's really dominating our weather right now. It's lower 40s in Indianapolis, mid 40s in Chicago, and also Cleveland, mid to upper 40s in Syracuse. Doppler radar around the region, a whole bunch of frost advisories, freeze watches, freeze warnings for areas off to our west and northwest. And there are a few showers trying to make their way into the state. Maybe up towards Wheeling, you might get a shower if you're heading up in that direction tonight. But outside of that, everyone else around the region should be pretty much precipitation free. Upcoming weather pattern, there's a possibility for those showers to continue as we go through the day tomorrow over portions of Ohio and Pennsylvania. High pressure takes over on Friday morning. That will calm the winds down, which will allow the temperatures to really fall off as we go through our Friday morning. That's why we have those freeze watches. And then we begin to see a chance for showers as we go through our Monday, mainly in the southern coalfields, and then on a more area-wide basis on Tuesday and Wednesday as another front comes towards the region from the northwest. The first front is from the southwest, the first low pressure center. Then another one comes at us from the more traditional northwesterly direction. Highs tomorrow, not exactly very high, mid-50s in Fayetteville and also in Oak Hill, 56 in both cities, 55 in Beckley, 60 in Pineville, 61 in Welch. The temperatures are going to be pretty close to about 5 or 10 degrees below where they should be to this point in the year. Double Nichols and Bluefield for several hours running. That's where we're going to top out at. The average high for this time of the year is 62 degrees. 7-day forecast. High temperatures are going to be in the lower to middle and middle to upper 50s. We don't even touch 60 degrees anywhere in this extended forecast, Tiger. That is pretty chilly. And there will be that chance for showers. We actually added it in on Monday. And we talked about the possibility for mainly in the southern coalfields. And then, again, more area-wide on Tuesday and Wednesday. We could use a shower or 2 or 3 as we are still below the normal, even though we picked up pretty good rain yesterday with the front that's giving us all this cold weather right now. Oh, boy.
Absolutely cold. Now, I've noticed something, too. With our highs and lows, they seem to drop pretty drastically overnight.
Yeah.
Why is this?
Well, because we have clear skies, we have dry weather, and so the dry air allows for those temperatures to cool off pretty quickly. And of course, we have longer nights too, as we are now seeing the shorter and shorter days as we head towards Christmas. So there's a lot more time for radiational cooling, as they call it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that. Now we have more news, weather, and sports coming your way after the break, so don't go anywhere.